morning, students. Welcome to our YouTube channel Academy Ambala. Today we will discuss about inverse proportion. To understand inverse proportion, let us consider one situation. Suppose I have two quantities x and y. If I increase first quantity, as a result, other get decreases. Or if I decrease first quantity, as a result, other get increases. Then this is a case of inverse proportion. So inverse proportion occurs if one value increases, other decreases, or first decreases, other get increases. To understand it, let us consider one example. Suppose there are some workers who are making a wall, and the other quantity is number of days to complete that wall. If we keep on increasing workers, number of days to complete the wall get decreases. So, more workers on a job would reduce the time to complete the task. So, these are inversely proportional. Let us take, there are two workers who complete the wall in 10 days. If I increase number of workers to 4, then the number of days will get decreased. Suppose they take only 5 days. If I again increase the number of workers, suppose now the number of workers are 10, they will take very less number of days to complete the wall. Suppose they take only 2 days. Let us assume number of workers as x and number of days as y. If I find the product of these quantities in all three cases, in first case the product will be 20, in the second case product will also be 20, in third case also we will get 20. So we can say in the case of inverse proportion, the product of quantities is always fixed. It means the product is always a constant. So, whether we find product in the first case or in the second case or in the third case, the product is always same. So, this is the formula to find inverse proportion. Let us apply the concept in a question number 1 of exercise 13.2. In these situations, we have to find which of the following are in inverse proportion. First case is the number of workers on a job and the time. We have done this case in the example. So yes, this is a case of inverse proportion. Because if we keep on increasing number of workers, time taken will get decrease. Now, in the second case, the time taken for a journey and the distance travelled in a uniform speed. If we keep on travelling, if we are increasing the time for 1 hour, then for the 2 hours, then for the 3 hours, the distance travel will also get increases. So this is not in inverse proportion, because as we are increasing the time, distance traveled will also get increases. So this is not in inverse proportion. Third is area of cultivated land and the crop harvested. If we increase the size of the land area, if we are increasing the area of land, suppose first the land is of this size. Now we increase the area by this much. Again, if we increase the area of land this, then the crop harvested will also get increases. So as we are increasing area, crop harvested also get increases. So this is not in inverse proportion. It is a case of direct proportion. In the fourth case, the time taken for a fixed journey and the speed of the vehicle. They are saying fixed journey. Suppose you are traveling from Ambala to Delhi. The journey is fixed, the time taken and the speed. If one person is driving at a speed of 80 km per hour, he will take certain time, but the other person is driving at a speed of 100 km per hour. He will reach sooner than the first person. So this is in the case of inverse proportion. Because if you increase the speed, time taken will get decrease. So this is a case of inverse proportion. The population of a country and the area of land per person. It is also a case of inverse proportion. Why? Because if the population will get increases, the area available to one person will get decreases. So it is a case of inverse proportion. Thank you, students.